Blood, the only talk show where guests literally kill to get on. Here's your host, Freddy Krueger.
Hey everyone! All right, yeah, great. Thanks for joining us. Woo! All right, yeah, thanks. Folks, we have a terrific show prepared for you tonight. Joining us straight from the well, you've seen her in the ring, Samara Morgan. And later we have the infamous Michael Myers joining us. Remember, as always, don't doze off. Seriously, you won't like what happens. You'll die. Oh, and before I forget, we should take a second to thank our sponsor, NyQuil PM. For a never-ending sleep, take NyQuil. You won't regret it. So, let's start the show off right. Bring out Samara Morgan. Can someone get her out here, please? Oh, God. Man, you scared me. It looks like he still got it. Please, take a seat. Take a seat, Miss Morgan. It's great to have you here on the show.
No.
I can't really hear you underneath all that hair. Sorry, could you just kind of...
Sorry, Freddie, old habits. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for having me here.
Anytime. It seems you've been keeping pretty busy since your famous VHS tape.
Those were the days. Now they want me to convert into DVD. You know, technology moves so fast, I can't keep up with it.
Tell me about it. Kids barely even sleep these days. They're up all night on their Netflix, and something about their face on books or whatever. But let me tell you, I can't even catch a break.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, speaking of books, I just finished reading your new book, The Wishing Well. I read every single page, and I gotta say, I loved it. This is my personal copy. It was really good.
Great.
Would you mind telling us about what
do you want me to
inspired
read?
you? No, what inspired you?
Actually, I have a paragraph where I talked about it in the beginning, so how about I just read that for you?
Sure, go ahead. Wow, that was delightful, just how I read it in my head. Well, I wish we could keep going on and on about your book. It's wonderful. You guys really need to pick up a copy. But we have another special guest coming on, everyone's favorite Halloween bad guy, Michael Myers.
Oh my God, he inspired me to do my work. I always wanted to meet him.
Yeah? Well, you have a perfect chance right now. Bring him on out, guys. Michael Myers. It's great to have you, Michael. I'm a huge fan. Seriously, huge fan. I can't believe this is the first time we're meeting, though. I mean, they've always tried to get us together for that one movie, and it just always falls through. Okay, I know you're a little shy, but this is called Beneath the Blood, and, you know, we have a strict policy on no masks, so would you mind just taking it off for us? Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, it's me, Freddie.
That explains a lot.
I just got really tired of acting, and all the Disney movie bullshit just really sent me over the edge. Especially Freaky Friday. Working with Jamie Lee Curtis was a freaking nightmare, and I've just been in a blood mashup ever since. And it's just, there's something about cutting a line and getting soaked in another person's blood that it just makes the high so much better, you know?
Oh my God.
It's funny, the tabloids are so quick to pick up on all my other addictions. You would think that they'd pick up on my addiction to killing, but they thought I was in rehab this whole time.
You really are a mean girl.
You're a true monster.
Yeah, well, I may be a monster, Freddie, but at least I kill my victims when they're still conscious. Little Freddie over here has to wait for his victims to fall asleep. How can you even consider yourself a real killer? You're an amateur.
Okay.
Sorry. You guys have some really good cocktails backstage. Is that NyQuil?
Yeah, just...
I love this stuff.
Okay, well, Looks like you picked a pretty bad time to fall asleep, Miss Lohan. Well, folks, that's all the time we have tonight on this week's episode of Beneath the Blood. Tune in next week for our special guest, the twins from The Shining, and we'll check out what my old pal Jason Voorhees has going on. Once again, thanks, Samara. It's been a pleasure having you.
You too.
It was great.
Thanks for joining us for another night of Beneath the Blood. Stay tuned next week for our special guests. And don't forget, with a good night's sleep, drink NyQuil.